Here's a lootable corpse. Sky Blossom. There's an inspect button. Apparently X is inspect. I'll try to remember that next time. I don't think this has any special thing if you delay it at all. It doesn't. It's always going to be the same type of ability. I want to see my harpoon on Baratar though. I just want to see like I got this. And I like fly across the map. Okay, if I remember, this way leads to a dead end, and this way leads to the rest of the dungeon. So for a lot of this right now, I'm just kind of playing stupid in case I don't want to spoil this before you actually see what happens for yourself. That guy is so bad. He's like, I got you. I still got you. I know I'm missing, but I'm still going to continue attacking. And I shoot a lightning bolt, and I shoot my harpoon. I guess me getting hurt interrupted it. That's not good. Okay, so I'm quite tired of these guys being alive. Got some experience. Ow. Ow. Mutually assured damage. That's not ideal. Nothing to loot here. Nothing at all, except for this. And this. Besides that, oh wait, no. I can loot this too. But besides that, nothing else. I'll go up this way because the other way leads back to where I came from. Hey, so you want to see a pro assassination right here? Yeah, I should probably spec at least one point into the, oh my god. Get the ranged guy into melee range so I can clobber him down. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, so I think I shattered his armor or something. That's what that seems like. And dodge, dodge. Oh, come on. You guys kind of hurt. I mean, now you're run-of-the-mill kobolds. Normally kobolds are like derps. Okay, so that's dead. Finally, that unholy leopard beast. God, I aggroed all of them. What's this? Sturdy gloves. Alright, cool, cool. I got some. There's a chest right here. Let's loot that first. A lockpick. And that worked. So, failed one direction. Make sure you go to the other one, and then it shouldn't be too hard. Inventory, armor. Don't, if you put on a robe as a tip for later on, it counts as a chest and pants, so I'm not gonna worry about that because I don't wear no ugly looking robes or some awesome looking stuff. I should have some nifty things in the chest in the first town waiting for me. I just have to wait till I get there, so I'm taking my sweet arse time. I could hurt myself falling down this, but there is a chest. It's worth it. Give me your loot. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, that was really cool. Okay, let's try left. Any resistance? Far left? No. Right there, maybe? Yeah. You can also, if you see it start to go slower, that means it has a higher chance of breaking. It's really weird, but, I mean, it's cool that the game actually has interactive lockpicking. If you spec into, remember when I was leveling up, I had those choices. I went to Persuasion. Well, if you pick lockpicking, you have a higher chance of just being able to simply force it open, rather than have to pick the lock and waste your picks. So trolls were highly resistant to something. I'm going to say they're highly resistant to my fist, so I must use my weapon. That's what I think it said. Okay, it's over this direction. I think that's where the bear was, actually, so... we're going to go down here to our quest. Aha! Found him. The sky looks, kind of
You've come
tall.
from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth.
Hi, Agarth.
Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh?
It's a Fate Weaver.
Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold.
That's
but
cool.
knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
I guess you have a point there. Okay, I lost my mic controller for a second. It was on my lap. There's trouble at the tower. Hugh sent me to find you. There's trouble at the tower.
Trust me, I've known that for a long time. Nobody can change fate. Poor old Fomitus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. It's a shame. He'll be dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that.
If we find out this guy's an alcoholic, can you give me some help? 95%.
I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Receive greater health regen potion, receive greater mana regen potion. That's okay. I was dead too, at one point.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
You didn't tell me what those cards mean. They could mean, for all I know, that I'm going to spontaneously combust into a bunch of confetti and rainbows. I have no way of telling. Okay, so got some kill some Tuatha. Smash! Me mods, me smash! Dude, you're getting owned. I think you had a fancy sword. Time for a drink. You just finished killing some people. Okay, so now we got some roguelike assassins. And we went into OP God mode. And you got like 3-shot. Okay, so I'll wait until they all basically get low enough for me to kill them. Ready to spam the button, not sure which one yet. Oh, didn't get the 100%. Okay.
How?
Okay. I win.
What are you?
Did it died?
Threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
Huh. So how am I going to die? By a mob by a bunch of unicorns? Or eaten by trolls? I'm voting unicorns. Yeah, this guy seems pretty depressing.
It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes. Other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
You're a very uplifting man.
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan. Unlike most gnomes,
So, we're still in demo content. I just want to get out of this and actually get something interesting.
You're nervous. Relax. This is what Fate Weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
You know, I'm pretty sure I am real at this point. I just did kick a whole bunch of butt, so, yeah, you must be drunk.
I am. But still, I've never seen someone whose fate was just missing. Not even when I was drunk as the king of ballads. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not.
I'm
If
not
this is
dead
true,
anymore.
and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Okay, so throws this in my face. Let's see. So you get to decide which path we're going, depending on your spec. See if we have 1 point in might, we can go into the might's tier 1 card, which does some cool stuff. Gives me bonus benefits to my attack damage and block. The rogue gives me range attack and like piercing damage, and the mage gives me mana regen and elemental damage. Now here's what I was saying earlier. See, I can go full might and end up eventually as a warlord. I thought that said warrior for a second. As a warlord. Or I can go down the finesse tree, become a nightblade. Or alternatively, sorcery, become an archmage. I should actually go down so you can pause and read that stuff if you want. That's the end. That's the end game stuff right there. Some awesome stats and things like that. Keep in mind you get 3 talent points per level, so I think the cap level is 50. Don't quote me on that. This is if you mix finesse with sorcery, you become a shadowcaster. I give you some elemental damage, some piercing damage, gives you a lot of random benefits and stuff. Mix might and sorcery, you become a champion. And some gain 75% of damage received as mana. Okay, that's some pretty cool stuff. Looking at might finesse. This is like the full damage tree right here. This is the end all be all if you want to just do a lot of damage. As you can see, a lot of extra melee attack, range attack, crit chance, piercing, damage while stealthed. God, that's a lot of stuff. And this is a combination of all 3. You end up as Universalist. And you basically get plus everything. For now, can't really get that until we have 6 points in each. That or I can go full might. I'm pretty sure you can respec at some point, but I'm gonna go brawler for now because I'm increased damage. You're terrible at this. He really is.
Damn it, it's the truth.
Don't get mad at me. You
I
mad, bro?
think it is. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
Oh, cool. Another quest. Arden's hut. What is wrong with my fate?
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, who is Arden?
You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Yulven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good fate weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these.
Is that why you're living, like, outside as a homeless guy, always getting drunk?
What
That's
could
just
this
great.
all mean?
Double rainbow? No, yes. Okay, so, I think we're gonna move up here to our first city and get our first chest, which should be really fun. Now, I'm still trying to really decide whether I want to. I think this is an XP well. Yeah.
Of all the songs in halls
of
lore stone.
There echoes none more grand.
So I'm trying to figure out if I want to go full might or sorcery
The
might.
pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure.
Looting some flowers and stuff.
Conscience of the
Getting
summer
distracted
day.
by the lore.
She is the heart of spring, of day.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
What's going on? Hey.
Hello.
Hey. I'm new here, guys. I need a introduction
Keep
from my lady
moving.
friend.
This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about.
Red Legion? Who the hell is the Red Legion?
Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red the Dead Idward. They say he drinks the blood of his captives, that he consumes their souls. Or perhaps those are just rumors. You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorehart, however, your life is in your hands.
I think I can handle that. I have a giant hammer on my back. Do you have a quest for me? As you can see, Fonzie exclamation mark equals quest. Hey, bud.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this.
Shut up and try to
look
have
at
a
the poor
conversation. I
creature.
don't care if you're dying.
She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
Okay, so beaten to death. I don't see any blood or anything. Are you sure about that?
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People
Wait.
simply stood by
Wait.
as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
So wait, you're telling me she got beat to death with a dagger? I give up. Okay, so who attacked her? So I can just go kick their ass.
It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though.
I heard the Tuatha. A lot of people say their name lately. I can help. Yeah.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
What's a Fae? No one has explained to me yet what a Fae is. I remember correctly that that is not a playable race. So keep that in mind.
I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Gorehart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing.
Oh. Okay. So apparently we're gonna go
Bye now.
Gorehart Village. And there is my precious loot over yonder. Infernal Helm, Twin Souls, Shepherd's Cuirass, Shepherd's Chauces. I give up pronunciations. Shepherd's Helm, Shepherd's Gauntlet, Shepherd's Greaves. And I got Confident. Alright, cool. Inventory. Put on my new armor. Infernal Helm. This gives me a set bonus. What's this like though? This looks pretty cool. We'll see what the shepherd gear looks like first. The full shepherd set. Shepherd's gauntlets. Oh, wrong thing. I'm sorry. Full set? That's cool. So currently I look like a fabled shepherd commander. I would use that, but then that looks better. But I think getting a set might be a little bit better than that. Weapons, primary. I want secondary weapon. I want to switch from my longbow to the twin souls. Now let me show you how these things work. God, these are so awesome right here. So I switch myself to aggressive. I can kill some guards. I would do that, but I'll do that when I leave the town.